The starting lineup for the visiting Utah.
And one thing. Great. You notice about both these teams, they look to play through the passing game.
And all the better for us. I mean, as fans of the game, seeing that kind of flow and teamwork, it just makes the game fun to watch.
And checking out Utah's opening lineup, they've got John Collins. George is out there with Collins Sexton. Then there's Markkanen. And it's Hendricks in at the 4 spot. Here's Sohan. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Nice there, getting the reverse. Love that. And the fans got a little bit of a show there.
Guys, that one definitely had a little something extra on it. Now, here's Vassell. Lauri Markkanen unable to get his last shot to go. Kicks it out to Johnson. Here he goes. Shot clock at 6. Here's Vassell. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
Agile finish from Vassell against that foul, managing to get the and one.
The Spurs shooting their first free throw this game.
And talking about last season, this team hit just 74% of their free throws. I'm sure they were hoping for better than that.
Now, here is George. Outside for Sexton. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot. It's Vassell on the wing. And George gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
First quarter, just over a minute played.
Strong finish by Vassell, showing off that bounce right there.
It's been a slow start here for Utah. 6-point game. RJ, after dealing DeJounte Murray away in the summer of 2022, the Spurs are intent, it seems, on rebuilding.
Well, they did it right. And with the selection of Victor Wembanyama, the foundation may be in place for another run.
The Spurs have gotten their first 3 shots to go in for them to start off this game. Wembanyama, a screen on George. And Wembanyama throws it down.
Oh, great decision there. Get it to Wembanyama and let Victor finish as the roller.
Outside for George. Markkanen a screen on Vassell. Back to Markkanen to stop the run. Good on the 3-point shot.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Vassell against George. Vassell, the pass to Wembanyama. And out of bounds as the Jazz gain possession. Utah has gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Markkanen sets the pick for George. A 3-ball. And Lauri Markkanen with the 3. Markkanen's got a couple of threes now in the first with the Jazz.
Oh, wise Nice pass right there by the rookie George. Solid at finding open teammates.
Wembanyama finds Vassell. Now Johnson lets it go with a three. The shot, no good.
That is not a guy you want to allow open looks from range. Lucky for the defense, he just couldn't get it to go.
And I'm telling you, this kid loves the spotlight, loves center stage. Sexton just firing up his teammates.
Vassell wide open. Sinks the three-pointer. Vassell's got 7.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He could roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
Now, here's Collins. Marking in a screen on Vassell. And George with the stuff.
It puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, GA. He really does put pressure on him.
Yeah, hard to strategize for a guy who can make a pass or a play like this right in your face.
How about that move? Is this guy special or what? Just love watching him operate inside.
Marking in against Johnson. Pass to Hendricks. Puts up a 3. Vassell grabs the board. Spurs leading by 3.
And talking about the talented swingman, Devin Vassell, his offense has really improved of late.
Well, it's clear he put in a lot of work into improving that part of his game, especially his three-point shot, and he's not done growing yet.
So it's Utah now, following the bucket by the Spurs. Basket counts.
And so focused on that shot, the contact doesn't even phase George.
Here's Vassell. 9 points in the game so far. Passes it to Wembanyama. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
And this kid is tough. Wembanyama just powering it in despite the contact.
You know, here we are, Greg, looking at Victor Wembanyama. I mean, can he get any taller? Wow.
Well, he's already 7'4", Kevin. But yes, what's amazing is that I still think he's grown, which is scary for the rest of the league.
Here's Vassell after the basket by Utah. 15 seconds left to play here in the first. And a wide open look for Wembanyama. No good from outside. It's Collins with the drive. And then Collins slams it in.
One of the most explosive young bigs we have. Collins quick off the floor and gets creative at the rim.
Devin Vassell has been on display for the San Antonio. And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Spurs?
Well, they're off to a good start, getting it inside and scoring at close range. Solid fundamentals so far in this one.
And also, guys, they're playing for one another right now. All those extra passes are leading to easy buckets.
On the floor for Utah, getting going here in the second quarter. Taylor Horton-Tucker out there with Jordan Clarkson. Then there's Walker Kessler. Then it's Kelly Olynyk. And it's Abaji in at the 3 slot. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Kevin, thanks. Devin Vassell knows where his bread is buttered. He said, I want to excel at the defensive end. When I was at Florida State, you're not going to play if you don't play defense. That stuck with me. You can't control makes and misses, but you can control what you do on the defensive end. Kevin?
Oh, David, I like that mentality. Good for him. Hey, thanks for that story.
A flat-out bulldog in the paint. Great job to follow his own shot there and get the basket. And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Olynyk with it. McDermott on him.
And how much do you love to see a guy with the skill and the nerve to pull off that reverse?
Well, you know, Greg, if it was any other player, it might be surprising. But he is just so good. The pass to Wesley. And Greg, when things go crazy, coaches are often the first to go. But how often does that improve things?
Sometimes it goes the opposite direction, Kevin. But the simple fact is it's usually easier to change the coach than it is to turn over the roster. And those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
And you can feel the jolt of energy that he sent through his team. That is a huge boost in a tight game like this.
Olynyk in the corner. Pass to Abaji. Utah moving it around. 5 to shoot. Clarkson passes to Kessler. And Wesley pulls it down. The Spurs have gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. Outside Collins. Pass to Wesley. Here's Champagnie. Gets a very good look and converts. Champagnie's got the game tied up here for the Spurs.
Nice ball movement there. Delivered the pass right on time.
There's the pick. Passes it to Abaji. From outside the arc. There's the pass to Clarkson. And the 3 off target. For San Antonio, they've gone 3 of their first 5 shots to drop here in the second quarter. Shots good by Wesley.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yeah, when you hustle on the break like he does, good things tend to happen.
Wesley against Clarkson. Into the lane, and he banks in the layup.
And savvy inside play by Clarkson, getting himself a look right at the basket.
And the Jazz seem ahead of schedule, Greg, but where can they take another step forward?
Well, turnovers have been a problem. They commit a lot, and they don't force a ton either defensively, so closing that differential will help them on the possession battle.
Taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
A point guard getting up like that, boy, that is special.
Champagnie passes to McDermott. Here's Wesley. Score it. His 3rd straight basket in 3 tries.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Yeah, you can give up some size, but that shows you how fearless he is, willing to attack the basket no matter who is in front of him.
And really, these are some of the toughest calls an official has to make.
Here's Clarkson. Makes it off the glass. Clarkson's got 6 points in the quarter.
Love how selfless he is setting brick screens like this. Plays like that right there are what help create easy scoring opportunities.
The Jazz have gone 7 of 11 from the field in the second quarter. With the tip, it's good on the putback. And the Jazz lead by 2.
Oh, a nice tip in to salvage the points from that missed shot.
Yeah, and those second chance points can add up. Pass to Horton Tucker. Clarkson outside. Plenty of room to knock down the shot. Clarkson's got the lead up to 4 now for the Jazz.
As a shooter, Clarkson can be so efficient. He gets the ball and goes right into his shot.
Jordan Clarkson getting it done for Utah. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that. Thanks, David. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the 3rd quarter underway. Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. Wembanyama is the center with Sohan next to him. Johnson is out there with Devin Vassell. And it's Osman in at the 3. So that's who Greg Popovich starts the second half.
And early on, Markkanen has demonstrated how efficient he is from that range. Have to run him off the line.
There's the drive, and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. That one on Collins. When you think about the Spurs, Greg, it's hard to believe how long Greg Popovich has been at the helm, isn't it?
And it's hard to imagine another team will have the stability at head coach that the Spurs have had. Not too many coaches last decades anymore.
And it's Vassell with the foul. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Markkanen sets the pick for Sexton. Outside, Markkanen. And the Jazz, another three.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
Yeah, you got to know where he is at all times, especially when he's roaming around the perimeter ready to fire.
Pass to Sohan. Johnson with a screen on Sexton. Johnson, the pass to Wembanyama. Goes back up. Here's Vassell. That's in, coming off an assist from Johnson. Vassell's got 5 points now in the quarter.
I like what we're seeing from Vassell, playing with a lot of energy and not settling for shots he doesn't really want.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. The Utah Jazz have found themselves a new all-star in Lauri Markkanen. Coach Will Hardy says he's our best player, but we're not making our team about him. We have a lot of really good players. Everyone is finding a way to coexist, and that's the great thing about our team. Kevin?
Yeah, a quick rebuild. And David Aldridge, thank you for that report. Wembanyama, that's for two. Great positioning on the putback. Vassell's got 16.
Opportunistic points from Vassell, turning a miss into a make.
And George kicks to Markkanen. Here's Hendricks. There's three-pointers off the mark. Spurs trail by 6. Vassell, the pass to Johnson. They set the pick to the middle. Here's Sohan. Nice pass, nice catch, and a resounding dunk.
Nice move on the pick and roll by Johnson, generating an opportunity for another guy.
Knocks it loose. Collins pass it to George. Makes it out to Markkanen. Again, the Jazz score.
And staying aggressive on offense. Markkanen's always looking to score the basketball. This guy has really become a refined scorer.
Here's Sohan. He's guarded by Collins. Vassell. And again, it's the Spurs from deep.
This man has entered the zone. Great shooting performance from him all game long.
Johnson against Sexton. Driving the lane. It's George on the wing. The shot by Markkanen. Nobody around. That falls. Nice feed that time from George. Markkanen's got 20.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not. Obviously, this guy has a talent for scoring, able to problem solve for whatever the defense tosses at him.
And here we go with the coach's challenge. Surprise in a competitive game like this. And he's disputing the personal foul call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more...
Previous play is under 2 shots.
The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews so effectively and involving the coaches. But
after the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Vassell sets a screen for Johnson. It's Vassell on the wing. Kicks it out to Johnson. 6 to shoot. Inside. To the left side wing. Spurs working the ball around now. Sohan, the pass to Johnson. Here's Osman. He's guarded by Markkanen. And it's Osman missing.
Fantastic defense, giving full effort.
Oh, and here comes Johnson all alone.
That's impressive. Vassell nabs the steal, and right away he's got that fast break pushing.
Now, here is George. He has 6. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
The Jazz shooting their first free throws of the game.
And look back a season ago, they did a solid job at the line, about 79% of their free throws.
Name a type of shot Keontae George can hit it, more than capable of scoring at all 3 levels.
So San Antonio goes with a fresh 5 on the floor. Graham, the pass to Champagnie. To the inside. Passes it to West. The Spurs need to get a shot off here. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation.
Utah ball. Jazz substitution. Number 5, Taylor Horton-Tucker.
Clarkson a screen on Graham. Clarkson outside. For 3, Olynyk, and it is good at the buzzer. Wow!
And they will go into the fourth quarter.
And that does it for the third quarter. Both teams clicking offensively as we approach the fourth quarter. Utah out in front, leading by 7. And we're just moments away from the start of the fourth quarter. Stay with us. Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. So on the floor for Utah, they've got Jordan Clarkson. Kelly Olynyk is out there with Walker Kessler. Then there's Taylor Horton-Tucker. And it's Agbaji in at small forward. Horton-Tucker, the pass to Kessler. And no one near Clarkson as he lets it go. Here's Agbaji. Full 24-second shot clock. Here's Clarkson. The pass to Agbaji. No good with the triple. Wesley against Clarkson. Here's Champagnie. Off target with his 3. Jazz leading by 5. Here's Agbaji. Off on the layup. The Spurs shooting an incredible 64% from the field in this game. Kicks it to McDermott. Pass to Graham. With the drive. Pass to McDermott. 6 on the shot clock. Champagnie passes to McDermott. The rebound by the Jazz. And here's the fast break. Clarkson leading the way. And there it is for him.
Nice job by Clarkson moving the ball there. His coaches would like to see a little more of that.
For San Antonio, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. It's tipped. And now Utah, fast break. Rips down the breakaway slam.
Those are the kinds of plays that win games. Really savvy D, and give him credit for looking to go straight up the court with it.
Passes it to Champagnie. Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. McDermott with it. There's a good screen. To the wing right side. Here's Champagnie. Again, the miss by the Spurs. Jazz leading by 9. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
So San Antonio goes with a fresh 5 on the floor.
Substitution on floor.
Here's Dunn. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Here's Wembanyama. And it's out of bounds. The Spurs able to retain possession here. And here is Vassell. 5 on the clock. And stolen by Dunn.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
And that kind of stifling effort on defense needs another look.
And guys, that is lockdown defense at its finest. Going right at the shot and then able to knock it away.
Third minute of action now gone here in the fourth. And the pass to Hendricks. Back to Dunn.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Takes it inside. Markkanen inside the line. That's in, coming off an assist from Dunn. Markkanen's got the lead up to 12 now for the Jazz. For the Spurs, this one's not looking good. 1:46 left in the game. Trying to get something going. San Antonio again missing. Utah's gone 0-3 so far in the fourth quarter from long range. Beyond the arc. He's still up. Now he is 9 of 10.
And this is what they wanted. I mean, to announce their presence in this matchup with authority. Very decisive. It can definitely be considered a statement win for the Jazz.
Great, generous ball movement tonight. A thing of beauty.
Yeah, a remarkable team effort. They got everyone involved.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Lauri Markkanen.
He did a great job following his team's game plan and not rushing anything on offense, which allowed him to catch fire.
It's Vassell on the wing. Dunn covering. And the basket by Vassell.
And this team encourages Vassell to take initiative. Outstanding drive.
Dunn outside. Sexton attacking. And he uses the glass on the layup. And the Jazz lead by 12.
And they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight home.
And as it should be, to be this dominant on another team's floor, look, when you go home, you're going to go home feeling good.
And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
And just solid at driving to the rim. When Sexton is on the attack, it just creates problems for the defense.
Sexton. 2 shots.
And good on the second, so he makes them both. 27 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Vassell against Collins. Johnson wide open. He fires. Traps in the tray.
He's becoming a more potent offensive threat. When Johnson is catching and firing, it helps him get into a rhythm.
And there's the bucket from Markkanen.
And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
And let me tell you, as a team, you love to hit your stride right at the crucial moment. They put this game away in style.
Nothing soft about them. Put back there.
And why chance it, right? Take the dunk if you've got it.
And that's his MO. Be physical, get in position for the putback, and
This means the starting lineup for the visiting.
One thing. Each of these teams can do is pass the rock, Grant. We should see a lot of ball movement tonight.
Hey, sharing is caring. And of course, there's great chemistry on both teams. There's such a flow to this game when they get together. And we're going to see some terrific team basketball tonight. I can't wait.
Now Washington starting 5. Kuzma, the 4, down low with Gafford next to him. At the 2 and the 3, Avdia and Poole. And it's Jones in at the point. Johnson a screen on Jones. And it's Vassell penetrating. 6 to shoot. Spurs need to get one up here. The 3. Rebound Washington. Poole from long range. Buries it from 3.
Something Jones does well, making smart passes to wide open guys.
Jones against Vassell. Pass to Osman. Outside Johnson. Back to Osman. Fires the 3. And it's Poole with a rebound.
There was a mix-up defensively. Left him all alone. He just couldn't hit it.
On the wing, Jones. He's guarded by Vassell. Poole against Wembanyama. And he got... the whistle up. On the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. It's going to be on Victor Wembanyama. First free throw is good. You know, Grant, looking back to the Spurs' tough last season, free throw shooting was something they pointed to.
You know, B.A., it's something they have to correct. They didn't get to the line enough, and their percentage wasn't good when they did. And, of course, that's a bad combination.
Here's Osman. Driving in. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
By no means selfish. Jeremy will rarely move the ball to a more open guy.
Here's Jones. Gafford passes to Jones. Gafford with a screen on Vassell. Back to Gafford. Nice start for him, sinking his first shot.
A steady point guard. Tyus Jones makes the right reads in the pick and roll. Knows when to dish.
Here's Wembanyama. Gafford grabs the miss. The Wizards have gone 2 of 3 from the floor.
Osman. First personal foul. Second team foul.
Stolen by Wembanyama.
I'll tell you what, terrific anticipation defensively. Tracked it all the way. That pass had no chance.
Johnson against Poole. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
From super close range, Johnson is a springy athlete.
Here's the pick. Jones with the ball, and Johnson picks him up defensively.
And that puts them just 1 foul from the bonus.
First personal foul. Third team foul.
First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes played so far. Now here's Kuzma. Tight defense on him. Clock at 4. Here's Avdia. He takes it in. Yep, that one goes. And the Spurs with possession here. 4-point game.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Vassell outside. Wembanyama scanning the floor. 5 to shoot. Wembanyama screen on Jones. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
Look at Devin. He's all over the rim.
With Vassell out there, there's a lot he brings to the table, Steve.
Yeah, he can make a difference at both ends of the floor, and I know they like that about him. If he has an off night shooting the ball, he still adds value with his defense.
And they pick up 2.
just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Wow, that's a defensive breakdown. Can't do that against good scores.
Now here's Vassell. Outside Wembanyama. No good with the triple. The Wizards have gone 4 of 5 so far, looking sharp. Here's Gafford, and the dunk by Gafford.
He may give up a little size, but has the bounce to hold his own.
San Antonio trailing here. Here's Wembanyama, and the dunk by Wembanyama.
And Wembanyama can dunk it basically just standing up. You gotta keep him out of the paint.
Jones with the ball, and Johnson picks him up defensively. Banked it in off the glass.
Beautiful call that time up the floor. The hard screen frees him up for the bunny.
Osman with the bucket.
Terrific pass from Sohan, showing how skilled a facilitator he is.
Jones against Vassell. Poole outside. Lets the three fly. Rebounded by the Spurs. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Johnson passes to Osman. Driving inside, and he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2.
First personal foul. First team foul.
And he knocks down the first one. Washington making some changes.
Cedi Osman.
And he makes both free throws. The Wizards with a lead. Right outside. To the inside. And Bagley gets it to go on the assist by Wright.
And you like the balance here, not just falling in love with the 3 ball.
From deep, Johnson, no good, misses at the buzzer. The scoring is fast and furious as we end the first. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter of action so far. And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Wizards.
Right now is their passing game, and it's been on point. Doing a great job of moving it around and getting the ball to their shooters.
And the other thing you notice is how determined they've been to get into the paint and get buckets around the rim.
We've got Zach Collins, Doug McDermott out there with Devontae Graham. And it's Wesley in at the 2-guard spot. That's who's in the game for the Spurs. Here's Shamet, Bagley, and it's blocked by Collins. Wright against Graham. McDermott with a screen on Wright. Graham on the attack. McDermott finds Collins. Here's Champagnie. There's the triple. And it's Bagley with the rebound. And we played through the first minute here in the second. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Graham. Here's Shamet. Yep, count it.
Landry Shamet.
San Antonio's gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Graham on the attack. McDermott outside. Here's Wesley. Yet to see a basket. There's the drive. Champagnie, the pass to McDermott. Clock at 6. And that's good. His first bucket of the game. Smitty, let me ask you. You think the NBA's gotten less physical in recent years?
It has, B.A. It makes sense. The game's called tighter. They want more flow. A hard foul now could be a flagrant, so guys have to play careful.
That's tipped. Nice pass, nice catch, and a resounding dunk.
Talk about taking advantage of the opportunity.
How about the anticipation right there that led to the steal, then he goes straight to the bucket.
Great activity at both ends. Great teamwork as well.
That's been the story of their offense so far. Getting a number of looks from point-blank range. And taking a look at this first half, they've just shown better shot selection.
What they have done is ran their plays all the way through until they get something they like.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, Devin Vassell's game is more varied than he's given credit for. He said, quote, "When I first got drafted, 3-and-D was the label, but I'm more than that. I excel at all 3 levels, but people throw labels around, and it's fine with me. At the end of the day, I just try and hoop and prove people wrong." Brian?
That's all it takes. He's a man on a mission. Thanks, Allie.
Doug McDermott is not just an outside shooter. He has a nice touch inside as well.
Right outside. Inside. Kispert. It's tipped. Graham against Bagley. Graham, the pass to Champagny. Outside Graham. They set the screen. Pass to Champagny. It's the trifecta. And now just a 3-point Wizard lead.
Good ball movement from Devontae Graham, noticing the wide open teammate and getting it to him.
Knocks it down from distance.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
How often do we see this these days? Clubs answering each other from range.
Here's Wesley. Back to Graham. Wesley, the pass to Graham. McDermott outside. 3-pointer. Good. And Graham with the setup. Graham's got 3 assists now in this one.
The range of Doug McDermott is huge for this team. The D can't leave him open or they will pay.
Here's Shamet. He's got 5. Here's Bagley. And it's Graham with the rebound. The Spurs have gotten 5 of 7 shots to fall in the second. Collins outside. Out to the wing. Here's Wesley. Back to Collins. Pulls up. And again, it's San Antonio converting.
Talented, driven. He puts constant pressure on your defense.
Right against Graham. Right outside. Played it in with a nice touch off the window. Wright's got 6 points.
Plays like that, so easy for him.
And a fast break now for the Wizards. Kispert's shot is good. Now it's a 5-point Wizard lead.
An aggressive move to a strong finish.
He is just unwilling to settle. He gets right to the rim and makes sure they come away with points.
And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going here. Wizards out in front, up 5. We'll take a quick break and then get you back to the action. And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. You look at Doug McDermott, he's been playing really well.
I like how they control the tempo and play to his strengths.
And many of those quality shots have been jumpers. A very high percentage of those in the first half.
So on the floor for the Wizards, Avdia and Kuzma at the forward slots. Jones and Poole teaming up in the backcourt. And it's Gafford in at the center position. Here's Sohan. Still no points. Gets the 3 to fall.
If Sohan is knocking down the deep ball, look out. It really opens up his offense.
Well, Graham, before he even hit the league, Wembanyama was touted as the next big star from afar.
You know, B.A., playing in a foreign pro league added to his mystique, B.A. We weren't getting the exposure to his game. It made it easy to wonder just how great he would be here.
Here's Poole, following the bucket by the Spurs. Oh, rejected by Wembanyama. Jones against Vassell. And there's a pick. Pass to Sohan. Johnson against Poole for the lead. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And the layup is good by Johnson. And the Spurs lead by 2.
I love Keldon Johnson's mindset. He is getting it done inside.
Poole, the pass to Kuzma. Jones drives in to the middle. Here's Avdia, covered by Johnson. Back to Jones. Looking to win the run. It's hauled in by Wembanyama. Wembanyama's got 4 rebounds now. Johnson on the wing. Outside for Wembanyama. Stolen by Gafford. Cuts off the pass. Oh, and a fast break for the Spurs. Osman passes to Wembanyama. Here's Vassell. Wembanyama. The kick out to Johnson. He on the arc. He drops it from range. Johnson's got 7 points in the game.
What a smart pass from Wembanyama. Already adept at scanning the floor and finding open teammates.
Jones, the pass to Gafford. Oh, rejected by Wembanyama. Pass to Sohair, to the wing on the left. Here he goes, and he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
Clearing himself for takeoff. Jeremy with no doubt that he was going to throw it down.
Jones from outside gets the 3 ball to go. He's got 5.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Reason why it takes extra energy to do it. You have to trust your defensive rotations, but it's worth it.
Here's Sohan. He's got 5. From downtown, Osman with the bucket.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
How often do we see this these days? Clubs answer each other from range.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Well, the Wizards not making the playoffs the last couple of seasons motivated them to bring in some youth in Jordan Poole, and the players say that they've seen dramatic improvements from player facilities, energy, and player development. They said they're transitioning, they're going in the right direction, but they still have a lot of improvements to make.
Good point, Allie. Thank you. A line change here for San Antonio.
What Tyus Jones brings to the floor is energy. He gives it his all when he's out there, and that kind of effort really affects the entire team.
And there's the foul. It'll go on Tyus Jones. That's his first foul of the game. And what a phenomenal replay of that impressive rejection.
What a powerful rejection. He's not wanting them to get an advantage in this competitive game.
The Wizards making a switch here. Bagley's checked in. Back to Graham. Pass to Champagny. Here's Wesley, guarded by Poole. And that one is stuffed right through.
And sends it home with some passion.
I think he's rubbing it in a little bit here, hanging up there like that. Kuzma outside. Jones up top. Graham covering. And it's Graham with the rebound.
Even though he missed it, this is the exact play your offense is designed to produce.
Out to the right wing. Kuzma against McDermott.
Second personal foul.
The first one falls.
McDermott on your squad is like having a guy that you can rely on knocking down shots from the stretch 4 position.
Washington trailing. And he can't get the first one. And no luck at the stripe this time. Second one won't fall. And so it's Collins who brings up the ball for the San Antonio Spurs. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half. Here's Champagny. Hits the 3-pointer. Champagny's got 6.
They are unconscious from outside. And so far, the defense has had no answer.
You know what? They talked about this at halftime, and they're doing a better job of creating space.
Here's Wesley, guarded by Poole. Collins outside. On the wing, McDermott. Pass to Champagny. That'll count. And that's not gonna go. And so it's San Antonio closing out the quarter ahead by 11. And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. And it's the Spurs ball. Doug McDermott out there with Zach Collins. Then there's Devontae Graham, and it's Champagny at the 3 spot. That's the San Antonio 5.
quick first step Devontae has, and he excels at getting to the bucket.
And the Wizards with possession here, following the bucket by the Spurs. Kuzma.
Beautiful location on the pass, as usual. Led his man perfectly.
Graham with it. Poole picks him up. Pass to Wesley from the arc. Avdia pulls it in. Washington has gotten 3 of their 7 threes to find the net in this matchup. Poole for 3. Rebounded by Champagny. Well, San Antonio's shooting it well at 59%. Here's Graham. Uses the glass on the layup. Graham's got 4 points this quarter.
An intelligent scorer in close. I like seeing Graham be aggressive from this area.
Poole floating in for the slam. He's electric.
And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
The problem is your opponent is making big plays as well. I'll be curious to see the response.
And Collins with the slam.
With how dangerous Graham is scoring it, that opens things up for the screener.
Here's Poole. Rebounded by the Spurs. Collins has got 4 rebounds now. Here's McDermott. Pass to Champagny. Now here's Graham. Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over. So San Antonio ends up going with a new group. Shamet, he's checked in for Washington. Wright comes in for Jones. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, over the break, I listened in on Greg Popovich's huddle. He told his guys, let's not waste this advantage. Hold on to it. Stay aggressive. Let's not give up ground. Coach wants to see his team staying strong out there, guys.
Okay, thanks, Allie. And there's the foul. It's on Keldon Johnson. That's his first foul of the game.
First team.
Off the inbound, it's Poole the drive. And he lays it up and in.
You need guys who are willing to make the next pass. Shamet doesn't rack up a lot of assists, but he's unselfish.
Oh, got that bucket in no time at all. And the Spurs lead by 17.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
The reason why they've stayed aggressive, and they have not let up this entire night. And at this point, I wouldn't expect them to.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Hey, players love competition, and the fans love it as well.
The defense was just nowhere to be found, and because of that, he adds to their lead.
You can't afford to give him space. Those kinds of mistakes have been the story of this game.
Poole shot is off. San Antonio's gotten 3 threes to fall out of 4 attempts here in the 4th. And that's a foul called on DeLon Wright. That's his first foul of the game. 4th quarter keeps moving along. 3 minutes gone by now. Here's Wembanyama. And San Antonio again with a bucket.
Really feels like they're in control. They've got a big lead with time dwindling.
Reason why they've tightened up the vice grip a little more each time up the floor. We'll see if they can close this one out.
Here's Wright. The Spurs making their last shot. Back to Poole. Floats one. That one's good for 2. Poole's got 9 points now in the second half. Vassell outside. Here's Osman. No good on the 3. And it's Poole with the ball for Washington.
And this one hasn't been in doubt for a bit now. They came out on a mission, and you can bag up this win for the Spurs.
Their shot blocking was a huge advantage in this game.
Yeah, I love the excellent defense in the paint. It led to a lot of key stops.
And as most people predicted, the defense, even though they were keying on him, had no answers for Victor Wembanyama.
His range and timing protecting the rim, he blocked a lot of shots and altered even more.
Now here's Poole. There's the screen by Kuzma. Robbed! Vassell outside. For 3. And it's Poole with a rebound. Here's Shamet. And another miss by Washington. And they've been moving the ball really well tonight.
Good things come to those who take good shots.
Here's Vassell. Connects from downtown.
This has to feel good. They gave their fans a show and secured the W.
They're going to win by a nice margin. The effort was there all night.
Johnson on the wing, guarded by Poole. Here's Osman. And again, it's the Spurs from deep.
Leaving nothing to chance. This run shutting the door on it.
Not messing around at all. They were focused, relentless, and they got the job done.
And so it's San Antonio easily grabbing this one. We saw two different teams tonight. One.
Teams, Greg, look to run these days. It's refreshing, isn't it, to see a battle between half-court offenses?
And to excel at that. You have to be extremely tactical, minimize turnovers, and execution is key.
And now Washington's starting group. In at the forward positions, Avdia and Kuzma. In the backcourt, it's Jones and Poole. And it's Gafford in at the 5 down low. Just 5 on the clock. Markkanen with it. Picked up by Poole. And he makes that one.
Combine Markkanen's size and that soft touch. It makes him a constant threat inside the painted area. That's why they call him the finisher.
Here's Poole. That one a little long.
Not a bad shot from the mid-range. The D's giving it to him, and he's usually got an eye in that kind of range.
The Jazz working the ball around now. Markkanen a screen on Kuzma. Lets it go from deep. Markkanen can't get it to go.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can count on him to continue missing.
You know, Greg, after a few seasons of development, Lauri Markkanen has really emerged.
And he's such a unique player. It took him a while to kind of figure out how to maximize all of those talents and also minimize the weaknesses. But boy, has he arrived.
Here's Washington now. Just around a minute and a half into the first quarter. Poole kicks to Gafford. Outside, Jones. The kick out to Poole. And that comes off the assist by Jones.
And just another weapon that Jordan Poole has in his offensive arsenal.
Here's Horton Tucker. And that one drops for him.
A nice move to create a gap there in the defense and get to the bucket.
Jones drives in. Count that one.
Working his way for a high percentage look. That's just smart basketball.
Man, that's a painted possession right there, a masterpiece, especially when the defense is not a factor.
Back to Horton Tucker. And the 3 off target. For Washington, they've gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Kuzma outside to the wing right side. Avdia with it. Excellent D there from Markkanen.
Yeah, can't see why he missed that one there. The D's close, but looked like plenty of room.
Sexton attacking. Kicks it out to Markkanen. Shot clock at 6. Back to Sexton. Hits the 3-point bomb.
Looking better and better from that range is Colin Sexton.
Greg, it seems like the Wizards have been trying to find their edge against tough teams.
Yeah, and the first question is which end does it happen on, offense or defense? Because you can win tough games by being great at either.
Outside Collins. Pass to Hendricks. Back to Collins. Outside Sexton. Driving the lane, and the rejection by Gafford. The 3 from Poole. They get the rebound. Poole on the wing. This one for 3. The shot, no good.
And there hasn't been anything easy for him in this period.
No, I haven't seen him in comfortable spots, or at least spots we've seen in this offensive set that are allowing him to settle in.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
58 seconds left to play in the first quarter. And again, Washington no good. Jazz leading by 4. Outside for Sexton. Markkanen passes to Horton Tucker. Here's Hendricks. Outside Collins. Horton Tucker finds Markkanen. Shoots over Kuzma. Misses off the right iron.
Well, that mid-range, Jay, usually pretty much on the money. Maybe the timing just a little bit off on that one.
Beautiful transition offense there. That's execution at its best.
Yeah, once you burst through a seam like that, you got to look right towards the rim. Sweet play.
There's a screen by Collins. Horton Tucker, the pass to Collins.
Agility coming into play there as Collins moves so well and so quickly in those pick and roll sets.
Here's Avdia, and we reach the end of the first quarter. It's the Jazz up 4. From the Delta Center, it's the NBA on. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for Utah.
And right from the jump, they've been working hard to establish themselves inside, using agility and power to get shots in the paint.
Well, not only that, but you love how unselfish they've been to start this game. That's going to get all the guys in a great flow and feeling good. So moving that ball around and scoring off assists, it's a nice way to play.
So this is how the floor looks for the Wizards starting the second. Landry Shamet is out there with Wright. Then it's Bagley. Then there's Kispert. And it's Koulibaly in at the 3 slot.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
Here's Koulibaly to the middle. Here's Kispert. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. And you think of height as an advantage in basketball, but Greg, the versatility is such a premium. Can you be too tall in today's NBA?
It's a valid question. The 2 biggest concerns for 7-footers are mobility and durability. To move the way they need to puts a lot of strain on those lower extremities.
The pass to Olynyk from the arc. And Utah another 3.
When Danny Ainge selected Kelly Olynyk in the first round back in 2013, it was largely because he wanted a big player who could help them space the floor.
Pass to Koulibaly. Now Wright. He kicks to Bagley from downtown. And with that shot, the Jazz lead is cut down to just 6 points and the bucket from Wright.
Can't talk enough about the subtleties in that setup right there. The assist, really the key to that entire sequence.
Olynyk has the open look. That ball's nice speed that time from George. Olynyk's got 6.
A wise pass right there by the rookie George. Solid at finding open teammates.
And that one's good. Right.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thank you, guys. Well, Kyle Kuzma has always been a crazy confident person. He said, I've always had this incredible self-belief that no matter who I'm on the court with, I'm the best player. And that's gotten me to this level. That's gotten me to where I am. So my irrational confidence has always been a key thing for me. Kevin, back to you.
Well, he owns it, David. I like that. Thanks. Clarkson outside. Pass to Olynyk. Here's Abaji. Back to Olynyk. Pass to Kessler. Here's Abaji. Guarded by Wright. And that one's good, Abaji.
Just playing with poise and confidence, and they continue to put points on the board.
Yeah, just really pouring it on right now, trying to take away the opposition's motivation to keep competing in this one.
Back to Wright. Pass to Koulibaly. Kicks to Kispert.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
The Wizards need to get a shot off here. Koulibaly, he drains it as the shot clock ticks down.
Now that's the kind of passing right there that makes a difference, not just in that possession, but maybe on your play for the entire game.
George passes to Olynyk. Here's Abaji. Back to Olynyk. Fires the 3. Buries the long-range jumper. Olynyk's got the lead up to 12 now for Utah.
Well, Olynyk very capable from out there. We'll see how the defense reacts now.
You know, Greg, for the Olynyks, basketball is a shared family passion.
Yeah, I mean, Kelly's father was a coach, but his mom was actually the first woman to be an NBA scorekeeper. So he was raised around the game.
In the corner, it's Clarkson. Shamet with the steal. And here they come. Here's Kispert, and the dunk by Kispert.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
And we say it time and time again, so I'll repeat it. You have to be careful with the ball, or this is what happens.
Yeah, easy call.
The Jazz shooting their first free throws. First trip to the line in this one.
Yeah, and 79% from the line as a team a season ago. Pretty reliable in that regard.
And Washington going with a whole new group here. And George drops them both.
Name a type of shot Keontae George can hit it. More than capable of scoring at all three levels.
Here's Poole with the drive. Oh, he misses the dunk. And so Markkanen will bring it up for the Utah Jazz. Now here is George. The pass to Hendricks. Collins setting the big for Markkanen. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The 3 bangs home the trifecta. Hendricks has got 5 now.
Big man John Collins seeing the court that time.
Over in the corner, Avdia. The kick out to Poole. Jones, no one around him. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back.
And I like the back and forth here, showing confidence from range.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now, it's a shootout.
And so it's the Utah Jazz with a 10-point lead. Some breathing room heading into the break. They're feeling very confident, shooting the ball with great efficiency and dictating the pace. Back to the action in just a minute. And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. Without question, Kelly Olynyk displaying his skills today.
Well, through the first 2, he has been nothing short of a marksman from deep.
Yeah, you would hope the defense at least would start to consider creeping up on him just a little bit.
They've got Colin Sexton. He's out there with Taylor Horton-Tucker. Henry Markkanen is out there with Collins, and it's Hendricks in at the 4 slot. And that's the group for Will Hardy as they begin the second half. The open look here for Sexton. Hits it from 3-point range. He has 6.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
Jones, the pass to Gafford. Wizards passing it around. A 3 ball, and there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. And for those of you turning in, we're about a minute into the second half. Right side, Sexton. Here's Markkanen. There's the drive, and Markkanen throws it down.
And Markkanen looked pretty mobile on that attack. Sometimes when he takes that initiative, it works out.
Now, Poole. He has 7. That one doesn't drop. Horton-Tucker, the pass to Hendricks. Just a little over 90 seconds gone in the third quarter. And here is Markkanen. Shot clock at 5. Here's Collins. And there's the drive. And then Collins slams it in.
Oh, man, we know Collins has hops. We should put him in the dunk contest with that one.
And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. Poole with no one around. Shot to stop the run. Out to Kuzma. Passes it to Avdia. Near the three-point line, it's Poole. The Wizards with another miss.
That's another just bad decision on a night full of those. His shot selection tonight has been questionable at best.
Horton Tucker with it. Back to Markkanen. And again, it's Utah.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
I mean, this team is just dangerous. Right now, every shot that they're putting up feels like it's going in.
And the wide open shot from Avdia. A three-pointer off the mark.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
Especially if you're a player that doesn't get a lot of shot attempts. But otherwise, the mindset is, I just got to get the next one to go. And you don't want to put that much pressure on yourself.
Right now, I'd send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Now, load management is among the new buzzwords around the league. Now, Adam Silver says maybe on top of your typical guaranteed contracts, some incremental money should be based on number of games played and results of those games. That's how most industries work. Kevin, we've seen changes with that. The league now mandates 65 games played during a season to qualify for most individual awards.
David, I'm a fan of it. It's a step-by-step process, but they've got to do something. It looks like they are. Thanks so much for the report. So Utah ends up going with a new group. Olynyk the pass to Abaji. Back to Olynyk. Pass to Kessler. To the inside. Marvelous lead pass, and he throws it down.
And everything is dropping for them. Terrific second half run.
Well, with the confidence growing, that's one thing, but they seem to be getting more intense, and that's helping the quality of their play here.
And that tells the tale here today, guys. Throughout this game, they've been able to get the ball in tight and finish.
Olynyk, a screen on right. Good on the three-point shot. George has got 5 points so far.
And developing that three-ball shot, George is putting in the work now.
A wide open look here for Wright. And the Wizards hit again from deep.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line. And I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
Pass to Olynyk. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. He dishes it to George. Bagley with the rebound. Right outside. There's the three. The putback. And finished off by Bagley.
Well, Bagley can move around you and get slender out there to find room on the floor to collect offensive rebounds.
Well, through 3/4 of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome. Jazz lead by 12. And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
You know, anytime a guy's in the post and the teammates know he's unselfish, great player movement can create an opportunity just like that.
And with the 4th quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Go over that last break, Kevin, and I got a chance to hear what Washington's head coach said to the team. His emphasis was for more effort on the defensive end. He said, we have to do a better job of communicating and helping each other out. They're getting too many easy looks. Let's make it hard on them. Kevin, they're going to have to if they're going to slow down the hot shooting of their opponent.
Thank you, David. So the Wizards 5 right now. We got DeLon Wright. Bagley is out there with Kispert. Then there's Jordan Poole. And it's Coulibaly in at the small forward position. Right against George. Beyond the arc. And it's Wright missing. Utah leading by 12. Markkanen a screen on Wright. There's the pass to Markkanen. From the top of the key. Second chance shot. Here's Collins. And he elevates for the slam dunk. And Marvin Bagley did not like that.
Well, the The way you keep plays alive is with some effort, and John Collins giving it to you.
Down low, here's Bagley. And finished off by Bagley.
This can make it so much easier for your teammate when you throw that lead pass that gets to him right on the money, whether that's on the run or in the shooting pocket.
George passes to Hendricks. Kicks it out to Collins. Passes it to Sexton. Collins setting the big for Sexton. Misses the three.
Well, even though he misses that one, the defense has got to talk about that. And that's a bad miscue when you can't give up looks like that all game long.
There's a screen. Outside for Bagley. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And with Marvin Bagley III, Brent, it just feels like he's been snake bitten in his young career.
Yeah, but Greg, you know this. If you can hang in there and stay confident, and you get a second chance, and with that second chance, maybe this opportunity for Marvin Bagley is going to be the one where we can show that talent. Remember, second overall pick back in 2018.
The Jazz making a switch here. Horton Tucker's checked in.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
And we say it time and time again, so I'll repeat it. Have to be careful with the ball, or this is what happens.
Now, here's Markkanen. Tight defense on him. Here's Collins. Bagley with the rebound. Bagley's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Poole, the pass to Wright. The kick out to Poole. And so it looks like the Wizards will retain possession here.
You love the pressure he's putting on them. Almost had that steal.
Yeah, pestering right now, and that's going to pay some dividends. At some point, there's going to be a turnover.
Pass to Kispert. Shoots over Markkanen.
Markkanen putting some work in on the defensive end, just outworking the shooter, closing out.
Now, here's Sexton. He's tightly guarded. Corner, Collins with it. To end the drought, Markkanen into the lane. And he lays it up and in. And the Jazz lead by 10. For Washington, they've gone 3 of 5 here in the fourth quarter. Pretty good numbers coming out of the break. Right from outside, here's Bagley. And finished off by Bagley.
Pretty easy for Marvin to get up like that.
Horton Tucker finds Collins. And finished off by Collins.
What elevation. He's a smaller but still determined big man. And he likes mixing it up with his impressive vert.
And that's a foul called on Colin Sexton. That is his first foul of the game. Washington making some changes. Daniel Gafford's checked in for Bagley. And Landry Shamet subbed in for Jordan Poole.
Well, Picasso couldn't have drawn that up any better. Perfect execution off the inbound.
And DeLon Wright gets the whistle that time. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Second personal foul. First team foul.
Sexton on the wing. He's covered by Shamet. Lobbed up there for Collins. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
And at this point, just sort of running through the paces, as it appears it'll be a nice win here for Utah.
They found a great rhythm from long range.
Yeah, Kevin, every time they left a man open deep, he'd get a good shot at the basket. Didn't hesitate, and that aggression paid off.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for John Collins.
I like his aggressiveness here tonight, especially on the glass. He was not messing around.
Right, that's a two-pointer. Unable to get that one.
And I'm not sure that is a shot that he should be taking.
No, he should know better. He knows that's not his game, which is why we don't see him take that shot off.
This arena was rocking throughout the night. You could really feel the energy.
Yeah, huge motivation, always great for a young team, but veteran players also appreciate when fans come with that kind of energy and get into the spirit of the game.
Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. Outside Collins. Outside, Sexton. Clock at 4. Drives to the hoop. Hendricks passes to Markkanen. And it's off from three-point range. And so it's Utah easily grabbing the win, even early on in this one.
The future of the NBA tonight. These are two of the brightest young teams in the league.
You know, when it's all said and done, BA, these are squads that I expect to eventually play for titles. I mean, the talent is there. And, of course, it's all about gaining experience and gelling as a team.
Here's the starting group for the San Antonio Spurs. Jones and Vassell are the 1 and the 2. Inside at the 4 and 5, it's Sohan and Wembanyama. And it's Osman in at the 3. Clock at 2. They get it back. Another shot. Pass to Sohan. Vassell outside to the inside. Here's Sohan. That's tipped. And the Jazz pushing it up now. Here's Hendricks. Three-pointer in transition.
Nice awareness there from the big man Collins. Solid at finding his teammates when they're open.
Vassell against Markkanen. Osman on the wing. Jones with a screen on Sexton. To the paint. George with the block. And the Jazz pushing it up now.
His first personal foul. First team foul.
Markkanen outside. Here's Hendricks. And again, it's Utah with a 3.
It's not just the decision-making, it's the ability to put the pass where it needs to be, when it needs to be there. Mr. Markkanen, well done, sir.
Here's Osman. Fires from deep. And once again, off the mark by San Antonio. And Doris, we've seen Lauri Markkanen reach new heights as of late.
We have BA, and remember, early in his career, you saw flashes of what was the potential here. Everyone knew Lauri had talent. It's amazing when you find the right situation and then start to consistently play at a high level nightly. The confidence through the roof. Lauri has turned himself into a force.
Here's Vassell. Drops in the 3.
The team counts on Vassell for this, a reliable producer of three-point buckets.
And there's the foul. It'll go on Trey Jones. That's his first foul of the game.
They're having a hard time with fouls. It's still early, but one more and they'll be over the limit.
Now here's George. Markkanen outside. Here's Hendricks. Oh, and again, it's the Jazz from deep.
Both teams are starting to find a rhythm here.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
Here's Vassell. Beyond the arc. Osman with the bucket.
And it's good to see Vassell find the open man as he continues to evolve as a playmaker.
And there's Collins on the assist by George.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Making a statement here early, going right to the rack. Oh, I love it.
And this is why you get the ball into his hands. Let him establish the pace and rhythm of the game.
And Hendricks gets it to go.
Well, that's an example of using both vision and playmaking ability to find the open teammates. Sexton is a quality floor general.
Here's Osman. Back to Jones. Wembanyama up top. Oh! Wembanyama throws it down.
Strong finish to cut into that lead a little.
Man, left no doubt with that one, Grant. Pass to Hendricks. Lets the three fly. Yes, and it's George picking up the assist. George has got 3 assists in the game.
A growing aspect of George's game. He's working to become a strong facilitator.
Now here's Vassell. Takes it inside. And the call will be against John Collins. That's his first foul of the game.
And yeah, he still was moving at the point of contact.
Tries to keep it alive. And it's out of bounds. The Spurs able to retain possession here.
He had the right idea, just couldn't come up with the swipe.
Yeah, the anticipation was there. The hustle was there. Very close to picking that one.
Wembanyama, screen on Markkanen. 6 on the shot clock. And it's Vassell penetrating. Oh, Wembanyama throws it down.
And you see how fluid Wembanyama is. 7'5" guys shouldn't be able to move like this.
Now here's George. No made baskets yet.
Oh, nice one-handed jam there, B.A.
Hey, little exclamation point. Markkanen against Vassell. From the arc. Utah with the rebound. Right side, Sexton. Pass to Hendricks. A line change here for Utah.
14 foul. Substitution on the court.
30 seconds left to play in the first. Outside Olynyk. Now Kessler, 5 on the clock. Three-pointer. Shot by Olynyk, no good. Left side, Wembanyama. Oh, Wembanyama throws it down.
You know, it's hard to believe a guy over 7 feet is capable of moves like that. I mean, my goodness.
And the basket by Horton Tucker.
Good execution. They're getting some short-range looks here.
Here's Osman. Oh, and the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. And so it's the Utah Jazz. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter in this one. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going so far for the Jazz.
Well, in today's NBA, the three-point shot is so valuable. They realize this, and that's why they're continuing to drain as many as they can.
I think the other thing they've done a great job of is making their presence felt inside, converting tons of paint opportunities.
So on the floor for San Antonio, we've got Doug McDermott, Devontae Graham out there with Zach Collins. And it's Champagnie at the 4. Utah's gone 4 of 5 from outside the arc in this one. Some players just have an innate knack for scoring the ball, Graham. Jordan Clarkson, definitely one of them.
Yeah, absolutely, B.A. That jump shot has to be honored. And because of that, he's able to get inside and create for himself and others.
San Antonio trailing here. Wesley, the pass to Graham. There's the drive. McDermott outside. Pass to Champagnie. Here's the 3. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
Well, Doug McDermott, a high IQ basketball player, understands when his teammates are open how to find them.
Outside Olynyk. Back to Horton Tucker. Here's Abaji. Oh, it's stolen away. Here's Wesley. Oh, now that's how you finish a break. Throw it down with force.
Got to give him credit for jumping on the ball and making the most at the other end.
Boy, inexcusable at this point of the game. They got to be more composed in these moments.
Boy, in a tight game like this, that can change the whole tone. It helps your opponent get into a little bit of a rhythm.
And with load management, some say it's the team's job at times to protect players from themselves. How different is that from when you play, Grant?
You know, B.A., it's very different. I think teams now are much smarter assessing load and risk and looking more at the long-term big picture of their players.
Knocks it down from distance.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
Boy, left it right in the sweet spot with the lob. Nicely done. And the Jazz lead by 3.
Oh, man, take a look at that one. Just a textbook alley-oop.
Beautifully done. He served it up on a platter. Now here's Horton Tucker. And there's the drive. Kicks it out to Clarkson. Nails it from beyond the arc.
Well, the one thing about Clarkson, a little bit inconsistent from deep, so that's a welcome sight for his team.
And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second. San Antonio again missing.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
A new-look Jazz roster seemed primed for a rebuild, but they're winning games. Coach Will Hardy said, "I think it's amazing that this group has figured out a way to put personal agendas aside and go out and compete every night."
Well, he's been a big part of it, Allie. Thank you. So Utah ends up going with a new group. Here's Champagnie. After the basket by Utah, he buries it from 3.
The three-point shot has been his weapon of choice this quarter.
And Doris, when the Utah Jazz traded away Rudy Gobert, some questioned if it was the right move.
Well, some may have questioned it, but I believe it was correct. They had maximized that roster and hadn't gotten to where they wanted to go. You get 4 unprotected picks and a pick swap, that sets them up nicely for the future.
A line change here for San Antonio, and that's good as he hits both shots. There's 1:47 left in the half. Jones in the post, checked by Sexton. Here's Osman. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
And so Sexton will bring it up for the Utah Jazz. They've led by as much as 10. Pass to Hendricks. Jacks up a 3. The rebound by Osman. San Antonio's gotten 5 of 11 threes to drop so far in this game.
That's just perfect execution. Nice job hustling, and as a result, he gets rewarded with the bucket.
You don't give the defense any chance to set up. Sometimes you just love an easy look.
Tough break for the defense. I mean, he took the hit, but he didn't get the call.
Doris, have you seen those Lowry Bird nicknames being thrown around for marketing?
I have not, BA, but really, if you think about both the size of Lowry Markkinen, the position he plays, the numbers he's starting to generate, and obviously the shooting, you could see some general comparison to Larry Bird. And give Lowry credit. I mean, he stepped up and started to deliver in a big way.
Osman, no good. Utah leading. In transition, here come the Jazz. Stripped it away. On the wing, Vassell. Pass to Jones. Here's Osman. Collins defending. Here's Sohan. There's the 3. Sexton grabs the board. Here's Collins. Uses the glass on the layup. Collins has got his second basket.
Yeah, that's a good look for Collins. I like the offensive approach right there.
Sometimes a player is born with a passer's mindset. He deals it with conviction.
George feels it out a bit. Pass to Hendricks. Launches a 3. It's good. Set up beautifully by George. Hendricks has got 5 points in the quarter. Got it off in time. No good on the buzzer beater.
Tremendous job by Markkinen defensively. Use your side.
Thanks very much, Allie. We'll be back soon to start the second half of basketball. And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast thus far. We're halfway through the game. Utah's gone 6 of 9 from three-point range. George out there with Colin Sexton. Then there's John Collins. Then it's Lauri Markkanen. And it's Hendricks in at the power forward position. And that's the group for Will Hardy as we begin the second half.
How about the timing? Can be the difference between an assist and a turnover. Nice delivery.
Jones against George. Here's Osman. Drains the triple. Osman's got 9.
That pass had to be thrown not only in the right spot, but at the right time.
George, right side. Pass to Hendricks. And there's a whistle. That goes on Devin Vassell. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Here's Sexton. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Here's Hendricks. Shot clock at 6. George outside. The Jazz need to get one up in a hurry. For 3, Sexton. Oh, my. Came close to a 4-point play. He'll head to the line for 3 free throws.
Second team foul.
It's going to be on Victor Wembanyama. You know, when analyzing the game of Colin Sexton, this is a guy who can score from all 3 levels, Greg.
You know, this is what his team has asked him to do, to be aggressive on offense and to shoot the ball with confidence too, B.A.
Colin Sexton's nickname, the Young Bull, is appropriate. This guy is a fiery competitor, and you know he approaches the point guard position with a scorer's mentality. So critical in the modern NBA.
Dunn, he's checked in for George. Pass to Osman. Driving inside, and he takes that one up and powers it through.
And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
Where was the defense? No help. You can't afford to give up these kinds of buckets.
And San Antonio has possession. The Jazz making their last shot. Offensive rebound. Left side Jones. Stolen by Collins. Done with it. He's picked up by Jones. Collins outside. The teardrop. That one falls. And now a 10-point Jazz lead.
Yeah, a high degree of difficulty on that one. Collins, a supremely talented offensive player.
And the Jazz pushing it up now. Marketing from long range. Oh, and again, it's the Jazz from deep.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
And they get it back. Shot to stop the run. And it's Wembanyama laying it in. Wembanyama's got 8 points.
Yeah, terrific follow-through from Wembanyama, proving he has a good head on his shoulders.
Marketing misses.
And that closeout certainly made a difference.
Well, no question, he altered that shot, and most of the time, that's just as good as blocking it.
They set the pick. Here's Vassell. Rebound, Utah.
I think he's gone completely dry. Nothing is hitting.
And this is where you hope that he can find something easy so he can see the ball go through the net.
Now here's Markkanen. Right wing.
2 minutes remaining.
Boy, that foul looked intentional. Not exactly what you'd expect here.
Yeah, I know. It just doesn't make sense, given the situation. You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
So San Antonio ends up going with a new group. Here's Hendricks. The Jazz, again, can't hit. For San Antonio, they've gone 3 of 7 here in this third quarter. Wesley, the pass to Champagny. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Second personal foul. Second team foul. Substitution on the court.
And there's 1:38 left to play in the third. Pass to Champagny. Fires for 3. And a great assist by Graham as that one goes. 12 points for him.
And what an impact he's making from beyond the arc. A big three-pointer to narrow this lead.
That's where the bulk of his offense has come from, and they're going to need a few more of them before this one's over.
Here's Abaji. Outside Olynyk. Clock at 6. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. It's on Doug McDermott.
Well, Olynyk is such a long guy, exceptional at using his body to get to the free throw line.
San Antonio's gotten 2 of 4 threes to fall here in this third quarter. Collins outside. Pass to Graham. Collins a screen. And he's going for the oop here. Tucker on the wing. Oh, it's stolen. Now the Spurs moving it up the floor. He launches a three. And again, it's the Spurs from deep.
Yeah, he's in his bag from beyond the arc right now. You see his confidence.
And I think the defender knows once he gets cooking, look out. The bucket looks awfully big to him right now.
Good play call and good execution. The offense running on all cylinders.
Here's Champagny, guarded by Olynyk. Pass to Champagny. Driving to the basket, and it goes. As the official calls the foul, count it, and he'll shoot one more at the line. The Jazz have gotten 5 of 8 shots to go in the third. And that one's good. Clarkson's got his second basket of the night.
Well, Jordan Clarkson, a nice, efficient look there. Boy, that'll help your percentages.
Left side, Graham. Pass to Champagny. The fader. He got it up in time, but it would not fall for him. And that's it for the third quarter. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
You talk about painting a magnificent picture with that, Don. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
We call that putting it right in the pocket, and he knew what to do with it once it was there.
With 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store. So on the floor for the Spurs, we've got Zach Collins, Doug McDermott out there with Devontae Graham, and it's Wesley in at the 2. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
B.A., forget about attempting the long-range 3 to cut into that lead. Just attack the rim, my man.
And that was sweet. Here's Avaji. 3-pointer, no good. Pass to Champagny. Outside Graham. And there's the screen. Out to the right wing. Crosses over. And a two-handed jam.
Oh, what ferocity on the throwdown. I just love when he goes up with purpose.
Where was the D right there? The effort lacking big time.
Yeah, and give him credit for taking advantage in a close game. Those are the types of plays that can swing things in your direction.
Here's Champagny. After the basket by Utah. McDermott, the pass to Graham. Driving in. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
They're going at it on offense. Neither team backing down.
I'll tell you, we have seen great execution from both teams. Neither one giving an inch here.
Now here's Clarkson. Olynyk passes to Clarkson. Olynyk with a screen on Collins. And Clarkson, here we go. Olynyk. And it's Olynyk with a jam.
Well, at 7 feet, Kelly Olynyk doesn't have to go far for the flush.
Inside. Here's McDermott. It's deflected. Clarkson outside. The 3 ball. Gets the 3 to fall. And now it's a 9-point Utah lead. And an important part of every team's game. A look at the hustle stats for the Jazz.
Yeah, they've done a great job of challenging every shot they can. Their totals in the block column are a result of that aggression.
And another theme in this game, to me, guys, has been how lethal they've been in transition. Attack on the break and make sure you convert.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Well, that 3-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
Now a timeout called by Utah. Both teams will make substitutions. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Over that last break, I got a chance to hear what Will Hardy said to the team. He told his guys, let's not waste this advantage. Hold on to it and stay aggressive. Let's not give up ground. Coach wants to see his team staying strong out there, guys.
All right, appreciate it, Allie. Now here's Sexton. Here's Markkanen. Oh, look at the fin with the finish. Lauri Markkanen.
I love it when Markkanen decides to throw it down. Show some fire on that finish.
Outside Wembanyama. On the take. And the dunk by Wembanyama.
That one rocked this arena.
That's the kind of dunk right there that makes you think he's going to rip down the rim. Markkanen outside. And it's good. 2 points. Markkanen's gotten 4 this quarter.
Well, you love the activity out there. What a play. This guy is busy on the offensive end.
Jones with the ball. Picked up by Collins. Stolen by Collins. Here's Markkanen. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw. That's good for Markkanen.
And guys, Markkanen, there's no question about his offensive talent. His skill set is the perfect match for the way the game is played today.
They've got time on their side here, Grant.
And if they're smart, they'll milk the clock a little.
It's Markkanen on the wing. Three-pointer. That's what he does. Lauri Markkanen.
Woo! That man is laser focused. Now, that's bad defense for a team that has a long way to go to catch up.
Well, credit the offense, though. If you're going to come with casual defensive effort, this team's responsibility is to take advantage, and they do.
And the clock will wind down on this one. Just a solid effort and a good win for the Jazz.
When you look at their assist totals, you can see why it was easier for them to score. The ball was really popping tonight.
And good things seem to happen when you're patient and willing to make the next pass. Their offense has flowed really well.
And the call will be against John Collins. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact.
And that's how you defend. He wasn't showing any mercy with that swat.
Yeah, just some terrific effort there. And you know the whole team will get an energy boost off a block like that one.
Now here's Jones. Oh, George with a steal. George. It's good on the putback.
They got a big lift from their crowd tonight, giving them the energy they needed.
What an impressive performance, to say the least. At this point, it looks insurmountable.
San Antonio again missing. And it's Collins with the ball for the Jazz. Throw it down on the breakaway jam.
Stepping up and nailing an important shot to put this away.
Yeah, playing with great energy and great effort. And as a coach, you'd love to see this from your team every single night.
Outside for Wembanyama. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Jazz. For 3, Collins. It's good. Set up beautifully by George.
And this is a part of Collins' game that's really evolved, hitting jumpers and catch and shoot.
So we see the Jazz taking the W here. Allie, thank you as always. And that about wraps it up.
struggle is truly real. One of them hoping for some kind of pick-me-up tonight.
And Kevin, that's the thing. It's easy to say be confident, but you also have to perform and execute. Players and coaches alike.
And the starting group for the Spurs. The guard pair are Jones and Vassell. Wembanyama is the center with Sohan next to him. And it's Osman in at the 3 slot.
And this is what you want to see. Wembanyama attacking with authority inside.
Gafford sets the pick for Poole. Gafford passes to Poole. And he throws it down hard with one hand.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Yeah, you can give up some size, but that shows you how fearless he is, willing to attack the basket no matter who is in front of him.
Now, here's Poole. And he drives in. And the rejection by Wembanyama. Jones, no one around him. Off target with his 3. And once the team to beat in the West, Greg, San Antonio is trying to get back to that level.
Well, they have a great organization, top to bottom. They're smart and battle-tested. I believe these guys will find a way.
San Antonio again missing. Wizards have gone 2 or 3 here to start out the game. About a minute and a half through the first quarter. Pass to Gafford and stolen by Wembanyama. And now here comes Jones leading the break over in the corner. Osman. Sohan, the pass to Vassell. The 3-pointer no good.
And he might have thrown himself off when he saw how much space he had from 3.
The 3 from Poole. And the Wizards hit again from deep.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Takes it inside, and Wembanyama throws it down.
Oh, great decision there. Get it to Wembanyama and let Victor finish as the roller.
Right from outside. Gafford kicks to Kuzma. All 3 off the mark. San Antonio's gone 0-4 from 3-point land to start out. Looking cold from outside. Osman. And there's the pass to Sohan. He takes it in. Here's Osman. His 3-pointers off the mark. Wizards leading by 4. Here's Poole. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. It's going to be on Victor Wembanyama.
And Richard, I tell you what, Jordan Poole has become one heck of an NBA player.
A star, if you will. Goes to show that you don't have to be a high recruit coming out of high school. He barely snuck in the top 100 list. Now he's perfectly comfortable doing work at the line.
It's Osman, top of the key. Pass to Sohan. 5 to shoot, and he uses both hands to jam it in.
He may not have that traditional power forward build, but his bounce, well, that kind of levels the playing field.
Here's Wright, and he makes good on the layup. Wright's got 5 now.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. You'll gladly take those.
Okay, 2 hands for safety. That's what they say, right?
That's right. He was ultra safe with that dunk, no question. Poole against Vassell. It's Poole with the drive.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
Yeah, it's going to take better rim protection than that if you're going to climb out of this hole.
Buries it from 3-point range.
Something Vassell is only improving at, recognizing these chances to drop an easy dime.
Right, the pass to Kuzma. From past the arc, and there's Poole on the assist by Kuzma. He's got 12.
The D just sagged off just enough, and no hesitation on his part.
A 3 from Wembanyama drains it from beyond the arc.
And when Wembanyama is making that, I just don't know how you guard it.
Poole against Vassell. Now Poole 12 points for him. Driving inside. Vassell grabs the board. Osman the pass to Sohan. Wembanyama looking it over. And they're unable to get the tying basket there. Washington leading now by 3. The 3 from Poole. Again, the miss by Poole. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Kyle Kuzma. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Jones finds Vassell. Here's Sohan. Fires from deep. It doesn't go for him. And so it's Jordan Poole making highlights for Washington. That quarter had to take a lot out of him. He racked up 12 points. Right back after. And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach so far that we've seen for Washington?
They've really been dialed in from deep. This is a team that has a ton of confidence in their outside shooting ability.
And another thing Coach will be thrilled with, the assist numbers, spreading the wealth and creating some offensive opportunities.
On the court right now for the Spurs, we've got Devontae Graham. Collins is out there with Doug McDermott, and it's Champagnie in at the 4-man position. And it's good, 2 points.
Just a late reaction there from the defense, and he is always going to finish that one.
Passes it to Champagnie. From deep, Collins, and he's good on the 3-ball.
No, it's just ridiculous. He is just an absolute surgeon when he has the ball. This man is surgical. There is no way to slow him down when he wants to score.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. What do you got for us, DA?
Thank you, Kevin. Victor Wembanyama has this uncanny combination of size and skill. He says most bigs play basketball because they're tall. I started playing before I knew I would be this height. Since I was 5 or 6 years old, I always had a ball. I was built for this, I guess. All of what happens to me, I expected for myself. Kevin?
Yeah, a long road, DA. Thank you.
First foul. First personal foul. Second team foul.
Graham against Jones. To the paint. And finished off by Bagley.
Yeah, ferocious at the rim. Bagley can finish with power or finesse.
Graham kicks to Collins. Can't tie it up as that one misses. Wizards leading by 3. Jones. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
And that one's good. Champagnie. Richard, over your 17-year career, you played the full 82 games 4 times. 4 times? Well, that's more than most. How difficult is it to do?
It's really hard, but especially as you get older, but it's more of a mindset. It's how you take care of your body, you know, if you need to make sure you're getting the extra rest. But ultimately, you take pride in showing up to work every day. I come from that generation. My vets were the guys in the 90s. So you took pride in that. And I think some of that pride has gone away.
That's a stomach punch, guys. Turn it over and give him a free run to the bucket.
Oh, you're so right. No question who has the momentum now.
That's the last thing you need to happen down the stretch. Let's see how they respond to the devastating punch.
Yeah, great timing there. Bagley gets off the ground so quickly, gives the defense no chance to react.
Wesley the pass to McDermott. Here's Champagnie. Sinks the triple. Champagnie's got 9 points.
What are you doing? You can't give a player like him that much space. Come on now.
Here's Jones. Uses the glass to finish the layup. And the Wizards lead by 1.
Love how selfless he is setting brick screens like this. Plays like that right there are what help create easy scoring opportunities.
Here's Champagnie. The offensive rebound. Collins kicks to Wesley. Back to Collins for the 3. And that one is off. The Wizards have gotten all but one of their 7 shots in the second quarter to drop. Pretty impressive. Nice ball movement by Washington. Jones in the post, working on Collins. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
And the second free throw, good. The Spurs have gotten just over 50% of their shots to drop here in the second quarter. They're 5 for 9. Graham with the ball. Jones covering. And the foul called on Tyus Jones. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
1:10 left to play here in the half. Now here's Graham. D right on him. Shamet with the steal.
And anytime you go cross court, there's some risk involved. Not at all surprised that one was stolen.
Pass to Koulibaly. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Oh, that's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Once he poked it away, you knew what was on his mind.
Here's Champagny. He's got 9. It's good from long range. We've got 33 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Jones, the pass to Shamet. There's 21 seconds left in the first half, and the layup's good off the glass. Shamet's got his second basket of the night.
And no need to rush this. Let the clock run down.
Yeah, you don't have to be quick. You just have to be deliberate.
And that one's good. Champagny.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
Yeah, you got to know where he is at all times, especially when he's roaming around the perimeter ready to fire.
And so it's tied as we head to halftime. They'll be back shortly, live from Washington. Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. The Wizards shooting 64%. Beautiful all-around play by this offense. Underneath, we'll see Kuzma and Gafford. Sliding in at the wing spots, it's Poole and Avdia. And it's Wright in at the point. That's the group on the floor right now for Washington. It's Poole with the drive.
And the incredible reach of Wembanyama, helping him knock away that one.
And here is Vassell. Still yet to score. Here's Wembanyama. Vassell against Poole. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Sohan. That one off the back iron and out. Right outside. Second half just getting started. About a minute played. Wembanyama against Kuzma. Now here's Poole. Defense is right there. Drops in the layup for 2.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Yeah, taking it right to the rim. One imagines that might be discussed at halftime. That's going to be on the film.
And out of bounds as the Wizards gain possession. When it comes to Trey Jones, Richard, what has impressed you most about him so far?
Well, Kev, it's his deceptive versatility. He scores, he passes, he rebounds, he does everything at a solid rate. And most importantly, this man just plays so hard when he's out there.
Just good, aggressive drive from him that time. Found a hole in the D and went straight to the rim.
Jones from outside. Again, the miss by the Spurs. Washington leading now by 4. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Now, of course, these young Spurs are coached by one of the all-time great coaches in Greg Popovich. Keldon Johnson says of Pop, he's around here smiling and excited each and every day. To have him along with us is big. And Popovich gives them confidence. Devin Vassell said, as long as we play together and we play the right way, we'll have a chance to win every game. Kevin?
And having you-know-who helps too, right? Wembanyama makes things happen. David, thanks. And the foul on Daniel Gafford. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. Wembanyama finds Jones. Driving in, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Jones has got his first bucket of the night.
Wow, he doesn't make plays like that very often. That's a nice move inside.
Here's Poole, and the rejection by Wembanyama. It's Vassell on the wing. And DeLon Wright gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. So San Antonio goes with a fresh 5 on the floor. Going inside for the lead. Drills it from outside. Champagne's got 18 points in the game.
This man has entered the zone. Great shooting performance from him all game long.
And Wright kicks to Poole. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own. And the Wizards lead by 2.
Just lost his head out there. It'll happen if you're pushing a little too hard.
Second personal foul.
So timeout called here. The first for Washington. For the Wizards, Marvin Bagley comes in for Kyle Kuzma, and Landry Shamet subbed in for Jordan Poole. Johnson's checked in for San Antonio. Right outside, and the 3-ball is good. He's got 8. 1:30 left to play in the third. And the pass to Champagnie. McDermott with it. Scoreless thus far. Pass to Champagnie. Here he goes. Count that as his 7th field goal in 9 tries. He's shooting 78%.
Wow, what a pass there. He made that a very easy basket with that setup.
Now, here's Avdia. He's defended by McDermott. Offered a screen on Johnson. And that one's good. Right.
When he gets a quality look like this at the perimeter, he can almost be automatic.
Johnson attacking. Shoots the 3. Shot by Champagnie, no good. Wizards leading by 6. Shamet on the wing. Covered by Wesley. Wright looking around. Clock at 6. Passes to Gafford. Outside for Bagley. Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
I mean, he's a real wrecking ball inside. Once
Bagley has solid position, you almost have to foul him.
That one misses. Spurs trail by 7. Wesley the pass to Champagnie. And here is Wesley. Knocked loose and stolen by Wright. Gafford, no one around him. And so it's Washington heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. Their shooting has been the big key. While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
You've got to admire the vision just as much as the accuracy. Not many players can even spot that pass.
Timeout on the floor. Washington.
Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. Time called here. The Wizards decide to talk it over. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, during the break, I listened in on what the head coach of the Wizards was getting across in the huddle. He told them it's all about maintaining the lead. He told them he knows it's easy to get comfortable when you're in this position, but that they need to keep the pressure on. Guys?
Okay, David, thanks. On the floor for San Antonio, Wembanyama is the center with Sohan next to him. The guard pair are Jones and Vassell. And it's Osman in at the 3, the small forward. And a fast break now for the Spurs.
Oh, those are easy points. That's easy points for Devin Vassell.
Right against Jones. Right outside. Launches it. Scored the bucket. He's made 5 so far, shooting a very clean 5 of 7.
It's been like this all night for both teams. The offenses having their way.
Yeah, but I think it's going to come down to who can get the stops down the stretch, because that's who's going to come away with this win.
Outside for Wembanyama. And they come right back with their own three-pointer.
And I like when Wembanyama is aggressive on offense because defenses feel helpless to stop him.
And there's the foul. It's on Troy Jones. That is his first foul of the game. Johnson, he's checked in for the Spurs. Inside, out to the right wing. And the wide open shot from Avia. No good from outside. Got the defender off his feet with the pump fake, but couldn't knock it down. Johnson with it. Picked up by Kuzma. Here's Wembanyama.
Wembanyama is a specimen going at the rim there with a purpose.
Right outside. Pass to Poole. Lets it go from the wing. Here's Gafford. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Gafford's got his first points of the night.
And guys, all about hard work from this point on. They've worked hard to create that high-quality shot and then able to knock it down.
And a wide-open look for Wembanyama. No good on the triple. Wizards leading by 5. Kuzma with a screen on Johnson. Connects from three-point range. Wright's got 6 here in this quarter.
And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
This is what you expect from him, just coming alive and dominating in effortless fashion here in the fourth.
And really, just when the fans were starting to get into this game, how about the silencer at the other end for a potential game-saving 3?
Poole with no one around. The rebound by Victor Wembanyama. Spurs trail by 5. A huge slam, the perfect end of the fast break.
The growth of Vassell has been so impressive, willing and ready to bury these important shots.
To the paint, stolen away. Right with the double team. Wembanyama outside. An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg? I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there. How about the rookie with the big shot? Wembanyama showing us he can meet those high expectations.
Gafford sets the pick for Poole. And Gafford throws it down.
He finds a shooter in motion and is confident he can thread him with the lead pass. Well done.
And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for Washington.
I like how they've been attacking the lane. It's been beautiful. All game long, they've been successful penetrating and getting offensive production.
And they've also not only created turnovers tonight, but converted on them. All game long, that strategy has been paying off.
Wizards making a switch here. Bagley's checked in. Right outside. Kuzma outside. to right. He's looking for Wembanyama and finds him. And now here's Johnson, the fast break chance. Vassell wide open. Nails the tray.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
What a huge play coming through when it matters most.
Here's Poole. Good.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
Yeah, it's clear why they go to him in these moments. They know he's going to.
The coach's challenge has been issued. A team like this, out of the wire, this is what it's for.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personally, to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews so effectively and involving the coaches. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. They're double-checking, and the game continues on.
This is a huge spot. This team counts on Johnson.
And so he's good on both free throws, and that gives them the lead.
See, it's easy to see why his teammates trust him. He's a leader on this team and loves coming up huge in the clutch.
And here's Poole for three. And the Wizards hit again from deep. That shot eliciting a roar from this gigantic crowd.
Guys, more than a roar, more like an explosion.
Poole against Vassell.
They can't really afford to foul here.
Time called here. The Wizards decide to talk it over. There's 18 seconds left in the game. The kick out to Poole. From outside the arc, right between the eyes.
When guys are moving the ball, sharing it, it makes the game so much more fun, both as a player and as a fan. Nice ball movement there. That's how you break down the defense.
The three from Poole. Get that out of here. Rejected and collected. Great deep. And so Greg Popovich decides to call timeout. And regulation now complete. We will go to overtime. They'll be back shortly, live from... Glad to have you with us as we get going in overtime. Neither team giving an inch in this one. Now, here's Kuzma. Wembanyama is the center with Sohan next to him. Keldon Johnson is out there with Devin Vassell. And it's Osman in at the three. Nailed from three-point land. Wright's got the first basket here in overtime for the Wizards. Johnson kicks to Vassell. Wembanyama, a screen on Poole. And it's Vassell in the corner. Just 4 to shoot. And stolen by Wright. Into the lane. Cuts off the pass. Over in the corner, Osman. No good from outside. Washington leading now by 3. Bagley, and finished off by Bagley.
Stepping up, Bagley lives to compete. He wants the ball when the game is on the line.
Kicks it out to Johnson. The pass to Vassell. Three-pointer. Knocks down the three ball. So it's Washington now. Now, Wright. From deep. The rebound by Victor Wembanyama. Wembanyama's got 4 rebounds in this game.
It is easy to understand why Johnson coaches trust him. He knows how to get it done in huge stretches.
Washington calls timeout. For the Wizards, Daniel Gafford's checked in for Kyle Kuzma, and Landry Shamet subbed in for Avdija. Well, overtime basketball, a minute and a half played so far. Poole, the pass to Gafford, and Gafford throws it down.
He gives up a bit of size at the center position, but his leaping ability, well, let's just say that makes up for it.
They set the pick. Driving to the basket. Vassell finds Wembanyama. Now, here's Vassell. Guarded closer, and he uses the glass on the layup. Vassell's got the game tied up here for San Antonio. Screen by Gafford to the inside. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You got to show some fire and keep defending.
Johnson kicks to Osman. And Wembanyama outside. Back to Osman. Just 5 to shoot. Spurs passing it around. Oh, wow, a huge basket to tie the game.
How do you like that? I mean, the rookie stepping up big time.
7-second difference, shot and game clock. Right, the pass to Poole.
Big time bucket there. They've got to play for a stop here with the 2-point lead. Most important thing, no open threes.
Pass to Osman. In the corner, it's Wembanyama. It's in! A huge shot to tie it up.
And a monster game for Wemby with the matchup issues he creates. I'm not sure anyone in this league can stop him when he's on.
The 3 from Poole. Bullseye!
And what were they thinking, leaving 3 guys, like 3 open on the perimeter? They got what they asked for.
Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over. They're trailing by 3. 1 second left to play in OT, and this battle continuing. What do you think, guys?
And only one choice here. They need a 3. I'm sure he's going to sub in all of his best shooters. Under 2 seconds remaining. It has to be a catch and shoot 3.
Bounding ability. Who do you see winning the battle on the boards?
You know, it could go either way. I mean, frankly, sometimes there's an element of luck on the glass. So we'll just have to see whose way the ball is going tonight.
So here are the Jazz starting five. We've got John Collins, George out there with Colin Sexton. Then it's Lauri Markkanen, and it's Hendricks in at the 4. Now here's George. Pass to Hendricks. And he buries his first look.
Setting an aggressive tone early, challenging the heart of that defense.
Right outside with the drive. And he goes up strong with a one-handed jam.
I'll tell you, those finishes are always extra special when they come from your point guard.
Oh, forget about his passing. Can we see more dunking?
It just shows you the versatility. This guy can do a lot of different things for you. Woo-wee!
Right with a steal. And he's all alone.
Just great work cashing in on the fast break.
Great job of reading the floor, got to the rim, and made a play.
Well, Steve, this Jazz franchise has quietly been one of the most consistent teams in the West over the last 7 years.
You're so right, B.A., and doing it without building a super team is the most impressive part for me. You see teams go on long playoff streaks, and they're full of superstars, but not those Jazz teams.
Now here's George. Takes a 3. Kicks it out to Collins. There's the triple. Sinks it from distance.
I mean, he only attempted just one three-pointer in college. Collins has surprised the NBA with his consistency from range.
Right against George. Pass to Kuzma. It's tipped. To the middle. Here's Coulibaly. And that one makes him 2 for 2. He's in his rhythm.
Just owning the painted area. If it's working, no need to change.
Here's Markkanen. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
This shows Markkanen's understanding of the game. You play me to shoot from the outside, well, I'm going inside.
Right, the pass to Gafford. Back to right. There's the screen by Kuzma. Pass to Gafford. Right against George. 6 to shoot. Second chance shot. And the whistle on the shot. Got some contact there. Misses the shot, but he'll shoot 2. And Utah gets called for the foul. That free throw misses. Grant, you grew up here in Washington, D.C. What's the hoop scene like here?
Well, B.A., they love the game of basketball here, and the fans are unbelievable. So many stars from here like Kevin Durant. So D.C. is kind of a sneaky, underrated basketball city.
Collins, no good.
There was a mix-up defensively. Left him all alone. He just couldn't hit it.
Misses from close range.
He goes up strong, but he is met with resistance. I think that surprised him a little bit.
Down low. It's stolen by Kuzma. And the Wizards on the break. Great start so far. 3 of 3 in this one.
Great dive from Kuzma there, assessing the situation and making the right play.
Here's Hendricks. That shot off the mark. Kuzma with the defensive effort. It's Poole on the wing. It's guarded by Markkanen. They get the rebound. And terrific work on the offensive glass as he picks up the deuce.
Rebounding often comes down to who wants it more, and Kuzma understands the value of second chance points.
Yeah, you want to get him going as soon as possible. Great way for him to start this game.
And we know once he gets in the rhythm, he's a really tough guy to stop.
Right with the bucket.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Pass to Hendricks. Fires the 3. 46 seconds left to play in the first. From outside the arc, it's good. Set up beautifully by George. Hendricks has got 7 points.
A growing aspect of George's game. He's working to become a strong facilitator.
Right with the ball. Picked up by Markkanen. Here's Koulibaly. And he drives in, and he jams it home with authority.
Come on, B.A. He sure can rise.
Grant, that's as good as it gets. One of the best in the league. Sexton goes in. Pass to Hendricks. There's a 4-second difference between the shot and game clock. Back to George. To the paint. And then it's Collins with the dunk.
One of the best young lob men in the business. John Collins finished with an exclamation point.
Poole outside. This one for three. And the Wizards with another three.
I know it's early, but you have to wonder if these offenses can keep this up.
Yeah, both teams in the zone early. Stops have been almost impossible to come by.
And a good game. And if you're just joining us, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And now we get a little perspective here on how the hustle game has been for the Wizards.
For me, they're turning defense into offense, creating opportunities by taking the ball away. Great effort.
They're also managing to make lots of trouble for their opponent in transition. Right away, they're finding points on the break.
So on the floor for Utah, they've got Kelly Olynyk. Jordan Clarkson is out there with Taylor Horton-Tucker. Then it's Walker Kessler, and it's Abaji in at the 3 slot. Now here's Clarkson. Over to the wing. Fades. Washington with a rebound. Davis with it. Inside, here's Bagley. Oh, the big finish by Bagley.
Explosive leaping ability allows him to play the 5, even though he's a little undersized.
And it's good for 2.
Taylor Horton-Tucker doing a nice job of finding his teammates. They are loving it.
Washington calls timeout. Shamet, he's checked in for Washington. The Wizards with a lead. Jones from outside. Kessler with a rebound. Well, the Jazz shooting very well, 62% and going right at the defense. Ooh, the blocking skills of Walker Kessler have been getting him plenty of attention.
B.A., that's not the only thing he does around the rim. He's also a very solid rebounder. So really, if there's any action under the hoop, he wants in on it.
Jones drives in. And Bagley gets it to go on the assist from Jones.
Tyus Jones always put it in a spot where his teammate can fire right away.
Horton-Tucker, the pass to Olynyk. Outside Horton-Tucker, back to Olynyk. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. Olynyk's gotten his first basket of the night. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Well, the Utah Jazz are exceeding expectations since they reset their roster last season. Kelly Olynyk said, "We can definitely get better still. We have a great group of high-character guys. We love competing next to each other. We have a lot of room to grow, and we just have to work on getting better collectively." Brian?
That seems like the rebuild is going well. Thanks, Allie. Olynyk for 3. Offensive rebound. Tries again. And the layup is good off the glass. Olynyk's got his second basket on the night.
Attacking the heart of that defense. I like this from Olynyk, not just hanging out on the perimeter.
Jones, he's looking good. 2 buckets in 3 attempts.
That's a well-timed, well-coordinated play. Comes right off the pick for the lay-in.
Here's Horton-Tucker. No! They're unable to get the tying basket there. It's Shamet on the wing. He's covered by Clarkson. Bagley is screen on Clarkson. Shamet passes to Bagley. And that one drops. And now a 5-point Washington lead. And Grant, these days, more and more teams emphasize the importance of switch defense.
It's so true in the modern NBA, BA. Every team has to be able to switch to take away a lot of the action of the offensive team. So having defenders who can guard multiple players on the court is a must.
Back to Jones. Going inside, and you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a three-point play.
Gotta credit the finishing skills of Jones. Fantastic work scoring in a difficult spot.
The Jazz have gotten 5 of 7 shots to fall in the second. 1:27 left to play in the second quarter. The kick to Olynyk. Launches it to the wing, right side. Babaji, the pass to Clarkson. Fires the three. Nice start for him, sinking his first shot.
So confident in himself at the arc. Clarkson doesn't hold back.
Left side Jones drives to the hoop, and there's the rejection. They retain possession. Cuts off the pass. Horton Tucker with it. He's picked up by Jones. Here's Clarkson. Pass to Horton Tucker. Back to Clarkson. Takes the three. Oh, and again, it's the Jazz from deep.
You got to appreciate the consistency. Night in and night out, he brings it.
Outside Jones to the inside. Here's Bagley. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Hey, if you can't block it, sending him to the line can be the next best thing.
Free throw good, Bagley. So Utah ends up going with a new group. And both free throws good for Bagley. When it comes to the Utah Jazz, it's evident that they are in rebuild mode, Grant.
Yeah, you know, B.A., after trading away both Rudy Gobert and Donovan Mitchell in the summer of 22, the Jazz are focused on starting new and building a team with young talent.
The Wizards making a switch here. Gafford's checked in.
Terrific move by Collins, an emerging big man who's still reaching his potential.
Right outside. There's 14 seconds left in the first half of this game. And another miss by Washington. Markkanen right side. Chance there to take the lead, but a miss. Tie game in Washington. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3. And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. Boy, you got to like what John Collins has done in this game.
I like how they control the tempo and play to his strengths.
And many of those quality shots have been jumpers. A very high percentage of those in the first half.
Kuzma, the 4, down low with Gafford next to him. DeLon Wright is out there with Jordan Poole. And it's Coulibaly in at the small forward position. That's the group for Washington right now. 5 to shoot. Here's Poole. He takes it in. And a nice finish on the layup. Poole's got 5 points.
Probably a play they drew up in the locker room at half.
Listen, put the ball in the hands of your best scorers and let them go to work. Keep it simple.
George outside for the lead. Washington with a rebound. Gafford's got 4 rebounds now. Out left to the wing. Here's Coulibaly. It's guarded by Markkanen. Poole for 3. Oh, using that sweet stroke. Poole connects from deep.
Rock solid screen right there. The defender got completely lost.
Hey, if you're not going to fight over, you're essentially giving the shooter the look he wants.
Markkanen for 3. And Collins with the slam.
Keeping that play alive. Anytime a shot goes up, Collins is going to compete for it.
George against Wright. Wide open. It's rebounded by Hendricks. Hendricks has got 4 rebounds now. Outside Sexton. The 3. Gafford grabs the miss. The Wizards have gotten 2 of 4 shots to go since the break. Here's Kuzma. And it's Kuzma finishing it off.
I'm not surprised to see Kuzma throw it down. He's got the length and leaping ability to do so.
And it's out of bounds. Still Utah's ball. And now around 2 minutes going by in this half. That one goes in. The Wizards have gone 3 of 5 from the field in this third quarter.
And Smitty, when it comes to John Collins, what do you like about this guy?
What I love, Grant, he's a team guy. He'll play the 4, he'll play the 5, he'll do whatever is necessary so his team can win.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Well, Lauri Markkanen has become the go-to scorer for the Jazz. Coach Will Hardy said, quote, "It's not easy going from being a role player to being the guy. There's an emotional part of being counted on like this, and he's handled it very well. To have the evolution that he has had is something that he should be very, very proud of." Brian?
Yes, indeed. Thank you very much, Allie. Good stuff there. He's off on that one. Utah's got nothing to fall from outside in this third quarter. From behind the arc, and it's Sexton with the 3. Sexton's gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
The defense has to honor Sexton's 3 ball because he's skilled at connecting from deep.
It's Wright on the wing. Shot clock at 6. 3-pointer off the mark.
It's clear he's totally out of sync. The team needs to rethink its strategy around what to do with him.
Ooh, Markkanen, confident from long range.
Beautiful play call. That's understanding Markkanen's strengths and putting him in a position to succeed.
Right with the ball. Picked up by Collins. Count that one.
And once you get the height advantage from there, no need to mess around.
The Jazz have gone 5 for 9 from the floor in the third quarter. 1:16 left in the third quarter. For 3, Sexton. Washington with a rebound. And a fast break now for the Wizards. Poole's got room. Drains the jumper to finish off the break. Poole's got 10 points in the quarter.
Oh, nice feed. On time and on target.
Collins against Poole. Outside for Sexton. Puts up a 3. Knocks down the triple. Sexton's got 6 points.
I like that. Collins playing under control, reading the floor. Nice setup there.
Back to Wright. There's 37 seconds left in the third. And it's blocked by Collins. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Collins.
Substitution on the court.
We've got 33 seconds left in the third quarter. Now a timeout called by Washington. So Washington ends up going with a new group.
Substitution on the court.
And so it looks like the Wizards will retain possession here.
Nice deflection there. Really trying to disrupt their offensive flow.
This is called an effort play. Terrific hustle at the defensive end.
We got to see that one again. That block was all-out effort.
Oh my, and that was textbook defense. Positioning himself well to send it back.
Defense playing Jones a bit too close that time.
The first one falls. And so he's able to get 1 of 2.
He is definitely disappointed. He couldn't put his team up in front, but at least he knotted this one up.
He gets it in there. Give him 8.
Good heads-up basketball. Season opening and capitalizes.
Right side Jones. Kispert. Here's Davis. And finished off by Davis.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
This is a close-knit group. They feed off one another's energy.
What a performance for Jordan Poole. He's been the story for Washington. He put together. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
This is why you preach teamwork. Some of the most spectacular plays are the ones where guys are feeding off one another.
Well, this has been a great contest so far. I imagine the fourth quarter could have more action in store for us. And Utah, looking at who they've got to start the fourth. Talon Horton-Tucker is out there with Jordan Clarkson. Then it's Walker Kessler. Then it's Kelly Olynyk. And it's Abaji in at the 3, the small forward. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Great anticipation off the missed shot.
Oh, his timing was impeccable. Jones drives in, and the bucket is good.
What a take by Jones, knifing his way to the bucket.
Jones has gotten 4 of his 7 shots to go. Clarkson against Davis. Picked it. Here's Jones. Got a hand on it.
A fearless big man. Olynyk isn't afraid to challenge opponents on their shots.
And it's Clarkson missing.
I'll tell you what, I think he thought that was going in. I sure did.
Now a timeout called by Washington. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Over the break, I listened in on what the head coach for the Wizards was getting across in the huddle. He told the team he has complete faith in them, saying, we're right there. Now we just got to make that push and really take hold of the game. We can do that. To me, it looked like his players are on the same page with him. Guys, back to you.
All right, Allie, thanks once again. That puts him in the lead.
And coming down the stretch, both teams still playing fantastic offense.
Yes, and if you love offense, you're loving this matchup. It's been a highlight reel affair.
Sexton, that's good.
When you've got handles like that, why not show them off? Love it, Colin Sexton.
Poole outside. It's stolen by Clarkson. Markkanen outside. Back to Sexton. For 3. He drops it from range. And it's a 3-point Jazz lead. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Jazz.
Their defense, it's their defense. It has been downright incredible so far. Being disruptive and coming up with steals left and right.
Also, lots of hustle on the offensive end. Following shots and creating tons of second chance opportunities. And once he gets to the rim, it's fairly automatic.
Nothing fancy right there. Just takes his 2 points, moves on. Back to Collins. Outside for Sexton. 6 on the shot clock. Markkanen sets a screen. Second chance effort. Left side Sexton. Lets it go from deep. And Collins with the slam.
Not afraid of the moment. Collins takes pride in making important shots.
Now a timeout called by Washington. For Washington, they've got 3 of 6 shots to go in this fourth quarter. Clarkson against Wright. Gafford with a screen on Clarkson. Gafford in the post. Bagley passes to Wright.
2 minutes.
And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Utah foul. And good. First personal foul.
He gets the first, and that brings him within 2 here. He's perfect from the line this time. Utah's gone 1 for 3 in the fourth quarter from range. Here's Markkanen. Just bullies his way in. Lauri Markkanen.
Lauri Markkanen making his presence felt as this game heats up.
Bagley is screen on Clarkson. Here's Wright from the arc. Collins with the rebound. Collins has got 6 rebounds now in the game. It's Markkanen on the wing. 4-3. Watch that corner. Markkanen
Here in the second half, they're really focused on stretching the floor.
This was obviously a focal point coming out of the break. Look smart when the shots are going down.
Poole for three. Here's Bagley. Pass to Koulibaly from downtown. Another basket. He's now 6 for 7 in the contest.
That's a clutch shot by a big-time shooter. And where's the D?
And that's a foul called on DeLon Wright. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
First team foul.
We've got 1:08 left in the game. And he lobs it up top. And the ball out of play. The Wizards will have it.
Just horrible timing for this team. That mistake could spell disaster.
1:02 left in the 4th quarter. Gafford the screen. The kick out to Poole. Pass to Bagley. Right outside. Just 5 to shoot. Into the lane. He connects. And that one brings them within 1.
There is absolutely no fear in his eyes. He loves the moment.
Incredible shot with everything on the line coming through for his team.
Now here's Poole. Bagley sets a screen. Poole outside. Pass to Koulibaly to take the lead. He's off from 3. And they go to the intentional foul.
Yeah, and that was a smart move. I mean, you have to foul right there. You just don't want them to run out the clock.
So the first one drops, and that'll put them up 2.
And normally Sexton is pretty consistent at the line, but the pressure can get to anyone. Question is, now can they protect the 3-point lead he's given them?
Washington calls timeout. They're behind by 3. 7 seconds left in the final quarter. Your thoughts, guys?
Tricky situation here. They need some kind of bucket to stay alive.
Also, interesting choice to be made right here. You need either a 3 or a quick 2 and a foul.
Here's Wright. And he buries it. Oh, what a sensational bucket. That brings him within 1. And so they foul intentionally. He drops the first one, and that'll put him up 2. And so he drops them both, and it's a 3-point game.
It's all about getting a 3 right here.
When they're looking to tie it up, live to play another period, we'll see what they run right here.
So it's a narrow victory for the Jazz.